Okay, we have a learning experience here. So this is the one that had the metal flake oil and the system was not flushed, but a compressor is put on. And the chunks of metal weren't big enough to do immediate damage. And the system has too much oil in it, and it has dirty burnt oil in it, and it has metal flakes, fine metal flakes, and the condenser was not changed. The outside ambient temperature is 89 degrees. The liquid line temperature is 88 degrees, 89 degrees. They're equal. That's nearly not possible. How can you put in, because the temperature going into the condenser, let me get it right here. Now I'm going to show you the vapor, hot dishes. Remember 88 degrees. That's off the liquid line out of the condenser. Now, here's the temperature going into the condenser. That's the hot discharge from the compressor. And that's like 2 feet of line. It's 2 feet away from the compressor. So whatever temperature I pick up here, it's a lot hotter down there at the compressor. That's far away. So the temperature has dropped from where it discharges from the compressor within 6 inches to another 2 feet of line before I take the temperature here. So it's a lot hotter. That's not right. Something wrong. I gotta grab the wrong one. Here, let me grab my other one. Ah, there we go. I took it to the suction line one. So our temperature is going up right now at the discharge line. 90. So at 138 degrees, that's a 50-degree drop across the condenser, and that would be considered maximum. We're at 148 degrees. That's a 60-degree drop across the condenser between the temperature of the liquid line out and vapor line into the condenser. Anything over 50 degrees temperature drop or pressure drop is considered bad. So that tells us the condenser is partially plugged. And we keep on going up in temperature. And remember, this line where I'm taking the temperature, there's about another 2.5 feet of line before it comes out of the compressor. So it's probably another 20 degrees hotter at the compressor down there 6 inches away. So we have roughly, let's say by the time this finishes taking its temperature, about an 80 psi or degree drop across the condenser. So that's what's that telling you, because you cannot have a temperature coming out of your condenser lower than the ambient air temperature. So we know eventually this compressor will fail. One, because it has double the amount of oil in it. It was not oil balanced, so it will fail the front shaft seal sometime in the future. Two, it has tons of metal flake, so it will fail sometime in the future. As soon as you put on a brand new compressor and you start it up in a system that has that much oil, the compressor has to be replaced. You don't flush it out, you don't drain it out, you replace it. It's a learning experience, and this is the kind of learning experience many of you don't know that you were the cause of the compressor burning out. And I'm showing you this because I come across this a lot as I teach shops and try to head them off without having problems, and explain to them what the failure is going to be. If you do this and you do this, your result will be this. And it won't do it right away. It might do it in 1 hour, 10 minutes, 1 month, 1 year, 1.5 years, but it will fail. Compressors do not die. They are murdered.